Alright, welcome to Battletech yet again. Chainlord's Chosen continue to float their way through space and beyond, and we will have ourselves a good time with the stompy robots and gaining the sea bills. So we've got a quick little recap. Still got our same crew of mechs here, and we will see if we can't build up further and maybe get enough room for an extra one, or get some better mechs. That would be very good. So we've got ourselves a couple of things that we might want to do. So we could possibly test drive. This is a battle where they actually give you a mech that you've got to actually use. It's often quite a good one, but you've got to keep it alive. That's pretty important. The other one, cease and desist, destroy a base. You know, it could be interesting. And corporate secrets is recovery. You get to a base and grab something and get out of there. Generally, it's an agent or something like that. I think we'll try the test drive. It's going to give us a lot of cash, and that will lead on to hopefully doing the other ones. So we shall see. Go for maximum payment. I think that's good. Oh, we've got ourselves a rifleman. That's quite heavy for the mechs that I have. Seeing as that's the case, I won't use Orfbane's for that, because his shooting is not good enough. So I'm thinking we might get in there. I think we'll actually use Rhino as the rifleman to really get the hits in, and from there we can bring in, let's say we'll bring in Aramaki, so that we can hit things with the Hollander, and we'll see how we go. Yeah, 2 skulls. This should be interesting. So let us drop. It's a tundra, so I don't really have to worry about heat, unless of course I land on a volcano. Can they do volcanoes in tundras in this game? Can't remember. Anyway, this should be interesting. We shall land on this yonder planet and get to destroying an enemy lance. Begin that mission. Okay. Let us see what we've got. A bit of fog, so it's going to make visual identification a bit harder. We'll run through some trees, I think. That will be the best idea for it. Jog, 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 jog. Okay. Keep going up through these trees. I want to get somewhere around there. what do we got? So it's a little bit, this section here is going to be quite hot. We don't want to actually go over there. That can actually overheat us, which is real nasty. So we're sort of being funneled, unfortunately, around to the right here. Oops. Around to the right here. It's a little hard. We've got walls on left and right. But onward and upward, as they say. We've got enemy contact. So I'll just put you there. On Cobra, you can run there. Adrenaline, you go there. And Conqueror, you go there. We'll just keep them back a bit. Ooh, more. That's interesting. So, do I get any information? A 20-ton mech, a 50-ton mech, a 50-ton mech, 50-ton, and a 45. Okay, this is going to be a wee bit tough. Go here. Blackjack Omni mech. Ooh. And a hatchet man. Yeah, I want that absolutely nowhere near me. 3 shots? Yeah. Fire into its back. There we go. Not hitting the best, but we're getting a few in there. That's okay. That's okay. Boom, boom, boom. Von Cobra. No, I think we'll reserve you. We don't necessarily actually want to go too far forward. Arimaki's going to actually take a bit of a beating, unfortunately, but we'll pull him back the moment we can. Yeah, get into the trees. Support the boy. Oof. 63% in the rear of the Blackjack Omni. No, I need to deal with that. That's good. Couple of hits. Some of those missiles really turned at the last moment. The hatchet man has a big axe, and I don't want anything to do with it. A Gauss rifle like that is a bit of a concern too. Yeah, come on. Adrenaline, we shall put you into phantom mode to make it really hard for them to hit. And we shall go there really fast. And we'll just keep smashing that hatchet man. Lasers, lasers, lasers. That's it. Okay, Centurions are really, really tough. There we go. From Cobra, you go there. Okay. Okay, couple of hits. Ooh, Enforcer. Yeah, really not liking those Gauss rifles coming our way. They scare me. I wonder if I haven't bitten off more than I can chew. And there's something further out. It's probably that mech. Jolly good. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Rhino, where can you go? Can you go somewhere where you can actually see something? Can I get a better shot? It's really not going to give us anything good, really. Eesh. Yeah, well, let's try it. Play cautious. Not a single hit. Good on him. Yeah. We'll get you out of there. Taurians. Ooh, this is going to get nasty. So, all we have to do is destroy this group and get out. This. Okay, we'll run over here. No? We'll sense lock the hatchet man. Hopefully the Taurians will come in and actually really wreck these guys. It's a future evac zone, that's good. Ooh, yes they are. They're already shooting something different. This is going to be good. Let them fight between themselves. Come on, Cobra. While we try and stomp on these guys. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. That's it. Good. Hatchet man, I don't want those anywhere near me. They will chop me to bits in real quick succession. They've got really big axes. So Adrenaline, you go over here like that, and instead of shooting, you can sensor lock that Blackjack Omni. Yeah, that's it. And hopefully he doesn't really hit anything. Yeah, okay, grazes. What's the best angle to go from? Front and center, maybe? Take all the hits? Yeah, it's a bit of a dicey situation, that one. Yeah. Play it safe. Hopefully. No. Close, but not quite. Yeah, that's good. Later on, can easily clean up all those secondaries, but ooh, that hurt. That really, really hurt. Direct hit with a Gauss rifle. Ah, yes, I like the sweet sounds of the enemy fighting the enemy. Ooh, that's something heavy being fired. There's a lot of explosions over this way. Rhino. Target prediction? Correct. We will brace you. Sorry, reserve you. That's what I meant. Switch over to Conqueror. Zip him to the corner. 63, 74. Let's yeah, get a few shots into that blackjack. Okay, we'll just go around here. We've got to keep that rifleman safe. It's priority number one. If that goes, everything is for nothing. Golden. And a golden blue one. Interesting. What are they up to? Being sneaky. Oh. Excellent. That's another set. There's going to be a whole lot of fighting going on. Again, I don't care about any of those secondary missions on the left. I need to deal with the primary. I'll just deal with the primary, then hopefully get out. This is a wee bit beyond my pay grade at the moment. We've only got little mechs. Well, little-ish. Big stompy robots still, even the little ones. Okay. Area marquee. You go there. What's the best to hit? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, you run over there. And then we do a focus targeting. Oof. 91. What's he got? LRMM 10. Medium lasers, small lasers. Large laser. Yeah, I think. See if we can't blow off the large laser. It's a good amount of hits. It's a good amount of hits. Sort of small damage, but lots of it. Well, they're still fighting up there, and now there's even more of them. I'm not sure those Taurians are going to last very long, frankly. Oh. Are you shooting at me? It's illegal, isn't it? Okay. Return, enemy turn, back and forth. Trying to outwit each other. There we go. Von Cobra. Okay. Yeah, we'll go forwards. Do that. 91. Oh, it's so good though. Oh, I don't want to split my fire. Splitting fire is bad. No, we'll pump everything to the Centurion now. For some reason, the Taurians have decided to crash this party. Space Texas, basically. And they want in on this contract. Ooh, flames. I wonder if it's a fire starter over there. We need to keep swinging round. 63, 63, 63. 63, 63, 63. 63 and a lot. 69, 74. Okay, he's moving fast. And he still misses. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Chainlord, can you perhaps show him how it's done? Probably not, but we'll see. Precision strike. Everything into him. Yep. Dig into that Centurion. Really tough mechs for their size. Ooh, I don't like that. The rifleman is the one to keep safe. I'm going to have to bring these guys back around to the left again. I've done the swing to the right. And now we'll start pulling them back. We need to protect the rifleman. Riflemen are they're good. They're actually quite tough, and they can bring some really fearsome firepower, especially at this size game. There's a lot of rockets going back and forth over there. Rhino. Okay, we'll jog you up there into the trees, give you that little bit of protection. We'll battle lord you. Ooh, okay. Drop one of the PPCs, fire everything else. Please hit. Good. Good, good, good. Large lasers and PPCs, winning combination, as long as you can keep your mech cool. Later on you can get mechs with more than 2 PPCs. Truly, truly scary things. 56, 43, precision strike, 50. Eesh. Cluster. I think we'll fire into the Centurion. That's good. Hit, yes. Cool. Is he going down? No, not quite. Didn't quite get enough hits on it to knock it over. Brave Centurion. Running out into the open. Really doesn't like my Tokugawa. I wouldn't too. It's literally the heaviest thing I've got in the in my lance. Oh, the Locust is running away. It's interesting. What are they going to do next? Well, lots of shooty over here. Trees are burning. Taurians. Oops. Whoops. Wonder what's going to happen in their light show. Anything? Anything happening? Ooh, a lot of fire. That's what's happening. Haven't heard the beeps of overheating mechs yet, but you know. This is interesting. Small X-pulse. My big gun's jammed. Okay. Go for brave shots. There we go. At least he can move quickly. A lot of back and forth out there. And they can stay out there. I'm absolutely not ready to take on all 3 of those secondary missions. That sounds like... Yep. One of the Taurians has fallen over. Ooh. Someone did a sensor pulse. Checking out electronic warfare going on over there as well. Flames, electronic warfare, missiles, more flames. It's almost like it's a battle going on or something. Okay, we'll jog you there. And we'll fire everything into that Centurion. That's it. That's it. Whew. Dead Centurion. My turn. Adrenaline. You can phantom yourself again, mate. Yep. Dash you across. And we shall smash you into the Enforcer. All the lasers. Just scratch its paint a bit, but start something. You gotta start somewhere. Eek. 2. Okay, yeah, we'll be brave. It's Chainlord, it's the leader, he's got to go from the front. Fire into the Enforcer. Oh yeah, not too bad. Good. Cool. Ooh, wow. I think someone just fell over or died. One of the two. I really don't like my Tokugawa. Don't say that. They'll keep shooting you. Madman. See? What did I tell you? Don't bring attention to yourself. You're not good enough. Yeah. Yeah, shock. Rhino, 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 you are going here. I think. Ooh, okay. If I do that, okay, I can hit better. Bit dangerous, I grant you, but no. So we got to hit. Come on. Yep. Fire it all. Ooh, bleeding out pilot. Must have cheese grated the cockpit with that LBX cluster fire. Hey, quit it. It's my rifleman. Until I give it back. It's on loan. Mm-hmm. Pretend to ignore all the hoo-ha going over there. Lasers. More fire. Oh. Area murky. You've still got a jammed big gun. Okay. This is how we do it. Sensor lock that enforcer. Make it easier for the others to hit. It's definitely not a mech. What size was that? Oh, 35 tons. Interesting. It's got a little more weight to it than the lightest of them. Burning the forest down. Oop. Burning all the forests down. Come on. Yep, Von Cobra, you're going to pump everything you've got into that enforcer. Be nice if you can open up that armor. No, it's still too tough. Nasty little piece of work, that thing. Ooh, someone's overheating. Adrenaline. Yep. We'll go crazy. Point blank range. Fire. Bit dangerous, I know, but means to get some meaningful hits in. Come on, Chainlord. You can add to the fracker. That's it. Now we've stripped open its armour. Extended range medium laser destroyed. Jolly good. Okay. Now need to back off Rhino and his rifleman. Eesh. Damn, that's some heavy firepower. Ooh, something died. Looks like Torian forces are halfway through. Okay, you go down there. You precision strike. And then you fire everything into the enforcer. That's it. Nice kill. Nice kill. It keeps you out of the fire range as well. Conqueror, you come back here. And you fire into that Omni Blackjack, because that thing needs to die. Okay. Okay, starting strong. Bleed out the enemy pilot. How? Took some hits on my Chainlord's Wolverine. A lot more fire back and forth. I don't think those Taurians are having a good time of it, which is a bit of a worry, because it's still jammed. Okay, rush you back here, and we'll sensor lock the blackjack. The worry is that the don't target me, target them. Eek. That's the thing I'm worried about. The Taurian forces aren't actually holding up the enemy. The Lyrans enough, which can basically mean that I quickly get overwhelmed. I've still got 2 mechs to destroy. Okay, maybe they did. Maybe they will. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can get the secondary points by... Yeah, that's good. I can get the secondary points by them killing off that lance, but it's no good if they then walk over to me and overwhelm me with numbers. Hit the punch. I can punch that locust. Yeah, let's try it. We'll go in there. Ah, we missed. 70%. It's not the best, but... Well, that's good. Structure exposed. Hopefully the actuator's destroyed. Hopefully it's in the leg and it'll slow it down. No! Not him! Stop hunting out the rifleman. Yeah. It's light damage until it's not. Yeah, let's go kick that Blackjack Omni. Boom! Oh, nice kick. Yeah, that'll lose his evasive. I'll get some point blank shots in as well. That's what I wanted to do with this little locust. To slow down. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. They're starting to pay attention to me. Anyway, I can get 3. I think 2's the best. It's better to actually get some shots in. That's an overheat. Fire them. Good. Opened up its armor. Yes. Yes. We can evac at any time. Fantastic. Oh, that locust wasn't even part of them. Phew. Okay. Okay. Uh, yep, we go there. Precision targeting. Maybe we can clean out that locust. Don't hit my own guys. Right arm destroying. SRM2 destroyed. Good. We took out his one of his guns. Or hers. Or its. Oh, there goes another one. There goes another one. Wow. Popping like popcorn. It is all burny over there. Right. Aramaki. What we do is, can I kick you in the butt? Come forward to this. Yes! Got the locust. That's it. All the lasers, thank you. Oh, and he unjammed his Stormbreaker. Fantastic. Right, if I can get a... Damn! Okay, at least he targeted that. Just as long as he doesn't target the rifleman, we're good. Don't you dare pop there, Ariamaki. You stay in that mech. You've got enough armor. It's okay. We're going to back everything off and we're going to get into this evac zone. We're going to run for it. That'll net us a nice little payday. Can I wander over? Yes, I can. Let's give that locust another kick. Boom! Right leg destroyed. Fantastic. And down it goes. Up he goes. Phew, I don't have that little dagger in my back all the time. They can really get out of hand if you let them. And they're really hard to get because they're so nimble. Okay. Adrenaline. We'll do that. We'll go there. Yeah, we'll just try and distract that wolfhound because we'll bring the rifleman over. And all the others over. There's a bit of back and forth going on. Things are getting blown off. I mean, you know, in the meantime, me pulling over towards the evac zone. Target, precision targeting. Couple of hits, that's good. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Shooting up a hill. It's always a little bit harder. No. Please no. At least they're focusing on those ones. The rifleman is hidden for now. Okay, Rhino. You come through this way. We are going to vigilance you. Get you a bit more... That was not bad at all. That was some actually quite good shooting considering how hard that was. Conqueror. You come this way. Fire. Also good shots. Keep them off guard. Ooh, mech has overheated. Arimaki. Okay, you go up there. Precision targeting. Fire. Maximum shots into that guy. We'll just sit back as you pummel him. That's it. Smash open the armor. That was good. That was very, very good. Considering Arimaki's he's definitely not the best sharpshooter in my Merc co. It's not bad, but he's definitely not the best. Blackjack, Von Cobra. Yep. That's it. Adrenaline, where are you? You're going to sprint your way over here. And you're going to put firepower, precision firepower, in there. Maybe we can blow something off it. Yes! Very good. Light PPC down. Sounded close. Chainlord. We'll move you over here. So we've still got to move others back. Fire everything into the side of that wolfhound. Knockdown. That's going to really delay him. And destroyed a lot of guns as well. Superb. 65-ton mech. Is quite scary. Where do I go? One, two, one. I don't want to be targeted. I've got to keep this guy safe. So we'll back up into the trees and hopefully defend ourselves. Sprint you over. Fire you into there, and hopefully we can kill that wolfhound. Freak him out? No, it doesn't pop. And up it gets. Oh well, it's missing an arm. It's a few guns down. As long as it stays unsteady. Yeah, it's backed off. That's good. Ooh! I got one of the secondaries. Fantastic. Okay, you come here, Arimaki. You do this. You are going flat out, and we hit that unknown mech with your sensors. Okay. We don't hit that unknown mech with your sensors? That wolfhound's... is that coming round? There's another mech there. Adrenaline. You can back up into the trees. And... no, I can't sensor lock because you're just out of range. That's okay. We'll just keep bringing everyone back to the evacuation zone, because this is going to get real scary real quick. Come on, Von Cobra. Run! Run as fast as the wind. Next turn, we will be able to evacuate everyone. Okay, you go there, Chainlord. We vigilance you, just give you some defense. That just hardens them up, allows them to take hits a bit better. Okay, that's... Yeah, that's kind of scary. But at least I don't think you will have the time. Confirm that. No, that is way too much. Fire. Yeah, one of those PPCs hitting's good. Affects the sensors in case anything could possibly go wrong at all. Fire the LBX-10. Just cheese grater its armour. Yeah, he's coming forward, he's feeling brave. Okay, you back off there. You sensor lock that mech, just to make its life a little harder with the old shooty shoot towards me. Cobra, good. And we are out of here. Mission accomplished. We have successfully test-driven that mech and got us a nice 1.5 million C-bills. Very good. Took a bit of a beating on the rifleman. Don't care. It's not my mech. The rest is golden. Got ourselves a good amount of XP. Bit of a wasp. Some case. Case is good because it prevents ammo explosions going too far through your mech. And 3 machine guns. Okay, sure. All in all, tense, but successful. Very, very good. Good, I've got a decent amount of credits now. Okay, do I want to update any of their skills? No. No. Yep, we are good to go. The mech bay, I don't have... Well, apart from a spider and a locust, I don't have anything that I want to actually have active or can have active. So, command center. Destroy the base with 2. That could be quite terrifying. So what we'll do is we'll do the recovery and we'll take max salvage, because I think we can do that now. It's given us the numbers we need. Right, well, pop that in there and welcome back Wolfbanes. Area Mucky, you pop out because I want Rhino in there because he's got the big guns. Yeah, deploy. Go for recovery. Get into their base. Save the spy, scientist, whatever. And get out of there. Scientist this time, apparently. Joy. Let's begin the mission. Well, that's where we're going for, and we've already got a mech sitting there. That look like 2. fog and darkness. Okay, so hello Wolfbanes. Unknown mech, unknown mech. So what's the best course of action? Running into the industry I don't think is it. Coming up behind them, up and around. That could be fun. Rhino, you go there. Oop, they've spotted us. You go there, Von Cobra. Adrenaline, you jog there. So are we in range of anything? No, we're not, so we'll just leave it. Oh, so much for the sneaky move. Jog you up, Chainlord. Conqueror. You're coming as well. Glad you weren't stuck on the rocks, it's always a pain. Wolfbanes. No, we shall reserve you. Reserve you guys. That's better. What are you? Unknown. Huh. Somewhere I can go to sea? Looks like the answer's a big fat no. So we'll just jog you into the trees there and catch this fool as they come charging straight in with their friend. Okay. Let's go, Rhino. Ooh, that's a Blackjack Omni. Now let's make sure we can hit it. Boom. Boom. That's the way. Just pump shots into him. That was good. That was good use of ammunition. We'll go Phantom there. Jog you just in there, Adrenaline. Wolfbanes. Wolfbanes, where do I want to put you? I think I'll put you there. Chainlord? Let's go hide behind the rocks again. We can set up a little trap. Ow. Okay. Even a couple of those glancing blows kinda hurt. There's another one that can go behind the rocks. Ooh, laser hunchback. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really, really bad. Wolfbanes. Oh my god. Let's get in behind. Fire. Maybe in one? Can you kill in one? No? Do some serious damage, but... Oh, he's jammed. Of course you have. Fire into the hunchback. Don't shoot my own! You fool! At least the gun's unjammed. Eek. No, no, no. Onto young Wolfie. Come on. Yeah. Pump some shots into the blackjack. Destroy some buildings. We don't need them anyway. Straight through. Fire into the hunchback. Fortunately, I couldn't get right behind it to get the shot. That angle was just killing me. At least the Hollander can take that a bit better than little Wolfbanes. Let's see what's up there, shall we? Oh, look at that. It's a fire starter. That is not what I'd like to see. So we'll pump everything into that fire starter. Almost knocked it on his butt. Ow. It's a lot of lasers. Conqueror. Okay, we go here, we go here. Fire. What do I do? Yeah, run through there, and we pump everything into the back of the hunchback. That's some good shooting. Didn't kill it. Oh, damn. Let's try everything into it. Come on. Doing some good hits. Yes. Panicked him out. That is great. I wouldn't mind one of those. Okay, the Hollander can take that. Mostly. Okay, we need to deal with that fire starter. It is creating havoc. Good. Dead. That's a few less missiles I have to worry about. I just got to deal with a blackjack. It's alright. It's alright, Chainlord. You can take that. No worries. Point blank range behind the blackjack. give it a taste of laser. Stress him out. Eek. Right arm destroyed. Okay, yeah, I don't mind you. Don't mind you losing that one. Okay, we'll jump down. Precision strike, target that blackjack, and fire everything into it. Conqueror? Ooh. Oh, is that the... Yes, that is the rear vector of yonder blackjack. I do declare. Let's risk a solid slug. Come on. Boom! Sniper shot. Oh yeah. That was good. That was very good. Okay, Wolfbanes, you come round here. Rhino, just come around here for the bit of backup. Von Cobra. We'll get you around here because maybe we can hop up on top of that that big rock there and shoot down at the enemy blackjack. We'll sprint. No, we'll sprint you there, Adrenaline, and we'll get you to actually lock down that blackjack, which will be very good. Okay, Wolverine takes it, that's okay. Chainlord, you come over here, get yourself a bit of cover, and time to give back what they gave to you. Good. Strip that armor as best we can. Zip Conqueror, we'll zip Conqueror out. Go back to cluster, fire. This should be a mopping up exercise. Don't want to get too cocky, but oof. Point blank range. This is what it's about. Shotgun with missiles. Fire. Yeah, that was some good hits. Didn't fall over though. Wow. Okay, we'll jog you over. Rhino, we'll get some targeting. See if we can blow off your legs. This should at least knock him down. There's some great fire going on, and the pilot's incapacitated. That's some great salvage. I've got some good choices. If I can get that hunchback. Ooh. Hello, nurse. Hunchies are on the little on the slow side, granted, but at this this stage in a career, they are absolutely nothing to sniff at. They are tough, and they can absolutely smash face. Okay, let's get you in there. Yep, that's the objective. Get you through. Success. Very nice. This is good. Not much in the way of payout, but I didn't go for that. I have to fix up that Hollander a little bit. I lost one of his little pew-pew guns. But, Hunchback, 4p, here I come. Yes, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need one more. Actually, I will need one more piece, because I think I'm doing this on 5 pieces in this. But we've got a decent, some double heat sinks and such. That was a very successful run, all in all. Took absolutely minimal damage. Into the mech bay. Yep, 4 out of 5. So we're almost there. Refit. Internals. Drop in lower arm. Small X pulse. Nice if you can get it. However, I can't get it. So, what we shall do is, only costs 1. There we go. Extend range medium laser, just give it a bit more firepower. Just helps with the longer range. Validate that. And then we just have to repair Wolfie's mech. It's going to take us a little bit of time, unfortunately. That's better. Close. So, into the engineering, and let us get some fixing uppering going on. No, we cannot get any fixing uppering going on, can we? No, because we need the full power to get everything done. See, yeah. So, internal structure, no. What's that going to need? Requires structural repair. Oh, got an upgrade in progress. Clearly not paying attention. Improved power conduits. It's happening. So we do just have to sit on this. Off we go. A few days to fix that mech. Jolly good. Command center. Cease and desist. Attacking a base. Now, this could be really brutal, or this could be really valuable. I think we'll go for salvage. Is that Word of Blake versus Comstar? It's like punching family in the face. Fanatical telephone company family. That is. So with this one, any turrets need to go. Obviously, we're just going to have to fight our way through the opposing mechs or vehicles. Depends on what's on the defense. But turrets are always a priority. There it is. Oh good, a volcano. So my heat is going to be a real problem. Okay, run as fast as you can. We shall... no, we shall stay behind cover. Oof. Don't see any turrets, but good start with the thorn. Okay. Don't want to be able to see those mechs. I think I'll reserve Wolfbanes. Bring up Rhino. Damn. That would be ideal. Okay, no, we'll bring you further up. We'll go up the hill, and then we can rain hell down upon them from on high. Whoops, someone fell over, and I found me a turret. Eek. Don't know if that's what I want. It's a real problem. What are these two? So I don't just want to run off straight down that little canyon there and have them blow me into next week. What we can do is do the same to them. So fire into that thorn. That's good. Thorn are very nippy little little things. They zip around the place. Yeah. Go forwards. Pump firepower in. That's it. Oh! Okay, we'll just kill it. Fine. Well done, Adrenaline. No, we'll reserve you again. Reserve you again. What are they going to do? Don't want any shocks for him. He really can't take any firepower coming back the other way. No mech, no mech. Sounds like a vehicle. Chainlord. Okay, let's see what it is. An osprey. How fascinating. This looks like a jet with legs. Come on, run. Yeah, go point blank range. Okay, our scout, really, really good scout, and there's a vehicle, another one there, and more turrets. Yeah, really good scout, very fast, awesome, generally with awesome electronic warfare suites and things. Not a huge amount of firepower. not my concern right now. Osprey, on the other hand, everything goes in. Conqueror. No, do not do that. We want to drive you forwards. Can I not? Okay, we'll drive you to there. We'll fire a shot at the Ost Scout. Another mech. Okay. Wolfbanes, Wolfbanes, Wolfbanes. Can't dash you in front of that. 2 turrets will rip you to shreds. Okay, we'll zip you up the back there. Fire into the rear of the Osprey. That's good. Structure exposed. Set you up for the next wave. Rhino. Oh, you can help your friends. Come on, jog there. Just fire everything in. Pound that armor off. Heated you up a bit though. We did fire everything. Another one. Eesh. Yep. Okay, how easy is it to see? Light MRN turret. Okay, we'll go there and we will have some shots against it. Well, a few hits, so we will want to kill it. Medium range missiles. Quite scary. Phantom on adrenaline, so you can just zip around to your heart's content. We'll go point blank range and fire everything into the Osprey. Good, panicked him out. That is great. Ooh, mortars. Okay, okay, that's actually kind of scary. Chainlord, where do you need to go? Can you see anybody? I thought you saw somebody. Oh, you can. Okay, jog you over there. Maybe we can get some shots into that. Or not. Nowhere near that turret. You're telling me you didn't even shoot the same mountain, let alone the turret. Yeah, don't like that. Fast little tanks. They'd be scary. Come on, you charge around there. Just start hurting its armor. Oh, come on. Where are you? Right, I'll be probably dead if I go there. We'll rush you over here. Ooh, zip in a bit too tight there. And we'll fire a bunch of missiles in. Everything, strip that armor off. Okay, we'll run you all the way back up there, Rhino. No, we'll switch off the... No, we'll fire the ER medium laser. Yep, that got a hit on the turret, that's okay. Very good. Jog you over there, Von Cobra. See what you... Oh yeah, you can do some good hits on that turret. Alright, fire away. Be my guest. Kill it if you don't mind. So I don't want all those missiles coming my way. Actually, we shall sensor lock this little thing. Make its life just that little bit harder. That's oh, another. Yeah, that's really bad. I feel like I fell into a trap. So those missiles can from the turrets can now start doing some work on me. And another one. Oh god. Okay. Don't like those missiles coming my way. And another mech. Okay. And more. This is getting worrying, to say the least. If I can stay out of line of sight. Oi. Okay, if I can stay out of line of sight, I can be okay. So jog Wolverine over there. 50. And take out that turret. Hopefully. Yes! Okay. It's one, because that can fire a lot of missiles into me, if it's so inclined. It's just one less thing I have to worry about. Ow. It did, because they got you in the rear armor. That is nasty. Conqueror. There's somewhere I can get a wee bit higher. Yeah, this is... Okay, go for that one. Precision target, and we'll fire into its rear. And just go for weight of numbers. Yeah, okay. Wolfbanes. Gonna get some tough shots in. Okay. Zip you around as well. So I do not need this tank floating around spotting for their friends. 10%. That is not good in the slightest. Okay, run the Hollander down. Target. Hit the side. Okay. It's okay. Need to kill these Oh, it's come over the edge, have you? Yeah, no wonder. You thought you could get some... Okay, you'll then die because you overheated yourself so badly that you thought, you know what? You know what I need? I need to explode. Just give up on that shot. It's just too poor. Okay, I'll take them killing themselves. Hopefully the our scout has 0 guns. Actually, kick. So we'll vigilance me, and then we will kick him in the shins. Good hit. Should knock out. That's it. Killed. That's it. Just use this terrain to the best we can. Bring them up over that hill. Kill them one by one, if that's how they so choose to go. Chainlord. That's not good firepower. Okay, look, we'll go up there, and we'll just see what we get. Okay, couple of hits. Couple of hits. That is a lot of enemy. Eee. Do not like those. If they're sort of milling about behind that big rock, can just sort of deal with them as they come over. Yeah, that's not something I like to see. Yeah. Yep. That is definitely not what we like to see. I think where I can get hide. Okay, we do that. We just fire everything into the back. That was not good. I was hoping for much more than that. Eesh, and zip away it zips again. Charge over there, and again we just pump firepower into it, and ooh. Overheating myself a bit. adrenaline. I want you nowhere near them. It's a thorn, huh? But I do want you to sensor lock that condor. Then we shall see what we can do to deal with this thing. I can kick it. Kick. Attack. That's it. That knocked off some of its killed it. Superb. Just shotgun it, point blank range. Empty everything into it and kill it. You're hot. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we'll go there. Target, and we'll fire. That's good, that's good. Structure exposed, good. We've just got to take each one. Ooh, Phoenix Hawk. Okay, that's a bit more firepower. Eee. At least they're overheating as well. Starting to overwhelm me. No, 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 no. Okay, that could have been much worse. Well, Chainlord. Sprint. See that Phoenix Hawk. What we got? Nope, can't target that. Can target that. Precision strike. Fire everything into it. That's good. Conqueror. Yep. You just sit there. Precision strike. Target. Yeah, fire cluster. Thorn. Oh no. Oh no. Did I just lose the big gun? Yep. Zip him in there. I have to cool down a bit. Oh, Raven. Brilliant. Oh no! Rhino. I think we're going to lose the Hollander. Yeah, okay. Ah. That is not good in the slightest. So... oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I need to... I know, we run you over there. We just brace you. You've taken way too much of a beating, unfortunately. Yes. Fire it all. good. That Hollander is taking a right beating. Rush you forward adrenaline. Pump everything into that Phoenix Hawk. Okay, more missiles. You are going to need a medic. This has gone horribly, horribly wrong. Fire. Can you fall to the ground, please? That's it. Unfortunately, they did a concerted push, and I, unfortunately, really wasn't ready for it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to eject Von Cobra soon. Don't want him to bleed to death. Ah, those missiles. Yeah. We can take out that Phoenix Hawk. Oh, still did not take it out. Blew one of its arms off, but I was hoping I could panic him out. Alright, at least that's nothing. Okay, overheating and blowing it up. Oh no, he did eject. Very good. How do I get this thing? What's that? Another Condor. Oh, there's just so many. Okay, you rush over here, Wolfbanes. We target with that. We get rid of that. We hit that wyvern with a few rockets. Eek. No. I might make you, Rhino, walk over here. Yeah. And kick the ever-living daylights out of that thorn. Beautiful. Hoping for you'd maybe kick through it, but I suppose it on its back is better than nothing. Ah, those rockets again. Okay, it's a bit too much. This heat is just killing me. No. Rhino's taking all the hits. What are you? 4 evasion, 1 evasion. Yeah, we'll run through here. So, gotta deal with this guy. Fire. Sob. Missed. Wish he'd missed. Made my life a lot easier. Okay, back you up, Chainlord. Maybe we can take off the other leg of that thorn to shut it down. Answer's no. Very clearly it is no. Use it this way, Conqueror. Well, that's another one down. I think this is too much for our little crew. Sometimes one has to get out while they still can. And I'm afraid these light TBM5 carriers are just kind of doing a number on me, and I don't have time to destroy these buildings and deal with everything else at the same time. This was just one step too far. I'm gonna hit the withdrawal. Game over, man. Game over. Sometimes it's better to take your loss and get out there alive. Hopefully we haven't lost Rhino. Yeah, unfortunately. I lose some cash. Eesh, the Hollander. Oh wow, you actually want to give me something after all that? Whoa, okay, I will take. What do I want to take? I mean, another bit of an Owens, I guess. Got some thorn, got some bits. Oh, I've got something out of this. That was slightly surprising. I just got completely overwhelmed. At my level, technically, 2 skulls is a bit on the scary side. Mech Bay. Oh dear me. Hollander. Oh, gotta replace your engine. That's no good. Maybe a 200. I can't make an engine light. don't have a double heatsink kit, so yeah, we can forget that. All the mag shot, all the Stormbreaker, everything gone. It's quite a bit. AC5 maybe? AC5. Oh, I've only got one set of AC5 ammo. Okay, so, yep, we'll confirm that. Go into the store. Ow. And I want some. They've only got, I mean, it's something. Armor piercing, AC5. Really gets in underneath the armor. Buy it all up. Yeah, okay. So, equipment. There's a lot of equipment available. Engine fuel cell. Engine compact. It's pretty good. I don't think it's worth it on the, can bribe the local officials. Very nice. Some interesting vehicles and things like that. But, mech bay. Refit. Sayonara to the, that lovely, Stormbreaker. Did well up to that point. Remove the double heatsink. We shall journals give you an engine of, say, that amount, so that should help. We'll give you a weapon of an AC5 kind. Make you in a sort of a pseudo hunchback, I suppose. Ammo, ammo, and ammo. That is great. Take that off. And we're already way too heavy. That is problematic in the extreme. I think all we can do is fix this thing up, and it just going to have to go into the bay. It's sad but true. We'll strip it for parts and use the other things. Oh well, it lasted long. Adrenaline, how's your skills? Aramaki. Chainlord. Conqueror. Ooh, Conqueror can go further. That's good. No. What we won't do. No, won't do that because I don't really care for Street Racer, to be honest. All the terrain bonuses. No, Street Racer actually. We will go for Street Racer. It is good, sorry. I always get it mixed up with the brute force. Don't like the idea of hurting my own vehicles. It's hard enough as it is. Definitely higher gunnery for Rhino. On Cobra, you're good. Well, you might actually have to start doing something. move you quick there, Wolfbane. So yeah, we'll bring that, and we'll bring up the gunnery while we're at it. Let's splash out. Okay, so navigation says that let's go for a 1.5. I don't think we're really quite up to 28 days, 29 days, 28 days. Yeah, we'll travel there. So, course. Let's give us time to refit, for our mech warriors to heal. That's good. Engineering. So, can I do any of this yet? Yes, we can. Let's get some automation up and running. And the financial report. There we go. Oh, unauthorized mech use. Ooh, I wonder who that could be. So basically, they're basically someone's banging around in a in one of the mechs, and they're basically taking it for a spin when they shouldn't. We can always use more talent. Enlist the cook as a mech warrior. Ah, look at that. Cook. Welcome board Florence Clark. Otherwise known as Floppy. Funnily enough, another cat owner and lover. You cunning. Interesting, huh? So we'll put the Hollander on ice, unfortunately. Mech Bay. Hollander, you're just costing me the sea bills. So I will bring the Jenner back into operation. I'll do that. That will set off a special missions and such like. Not that I'm actually going anywhere near that stuff. I'll keep flying to the next one. As we go, we can obviously get more speed and such like. Automation, that will speed up fixing my mechs, which is great. It's a great idea. Let's try engineering again, see what we've got. Power. Keep it cheap. Yeah, we'll do structural reinforcing again. I want to keep our ship in one piece. Yeah, we can speed up the engines and things like that, get our times between planets much better. But I've kind of just got to get some cash in, got to get those contracts running. Hopefully there's a few where we land. And there we are. At our new planet. Continue. Command center. Let's have a quick look. Okay, we've got some easier contracts, just something you can get some cash in. You know, maybe a few bits and pieces, so maybe we can build up a mech here and there, that sort of thing. Sort of start, you know, trying to build back into the heavier missions and such. Because yeah, losing that Hollander kind of really took a beating on us. So, on that, how we say, less than salubrious ending. We shall end it there, and for tonight's stream, and yeah, we'll be back again next week for Chainlord's Chosen, and see if we can't get ourselves, a bit more stable. Build up. We're getting there. Ideally, we open up another mech bay, get ourselves some spare mechs, things like that. Maybe upgrade into some heavier ones and get some skills going. Get some more training. Rhino being out means that we can bring in some of the other mech warriors who have been sort of sitting there twiddling their thumbs. But we'll see how we get on. So until then, we'll see you next time.